What is the deal, beautiful people? It's your boy Uncle RZA. Let's talk about Battlefront versus Rainbow Six Siege. I know it's a wild title, it's a wild comparison, and I'm not doing a cornball comparison. Instead, this is an internal conversation I had to have with myself, because that's what crazy people do, right? They talk to themselves. So there are, and I hate that this happens, there's 3 big shooters coming this holiday season, this gaming season. And I can't stand that these guys do that, because we go months on end in the summer and you know, early winter with nothing to play. And then all of a sudden there's 4 fucking games that are exactly like each other and you want to play all of them. It's annoying. It's really annoying to be bouncing back and forth between shooters. It fucks up your game, it fucks up your focus. It's just fucking annoying. So here we are. There's 3 big shooters coming out this holiday season. And I just want to be frank with you guys. Halo's #1 for me. That's it, right? That's where it's gonna be. Now, I have room for one more in my heart. I'm not as young as I used to be. You know, I'd like to think the opposite sometimes, but I can't readjust to these goddamn games on a whim like that. When I was in my younger day, I could play 4 and 5 different shooting games on whatever different control, on whatever different console, and it wouldn't matter. I'd still be a beast. Not so much. I don't have time to be doing all that shit. Time is limited. So I gotta figure this shit out. I gotta figure out a schedule. Now, Halo is #1. What is next comes down between the Battlefront and the Rainbow. And this puts me in an odd place, right? Because I've been waiting for that Rainbow forever. I feel like Rainbow is one of the few gaming series that I really truly miss. That's been missing from my gaming lineup for so long. And you know, so was Recon, and when they did that Future Soldier, I was so happy because it came out so good, so well. I played it for a long time, and Rainbow's looking to follow those same footsteps. You know, I did the Rainbow impressions video and I was very impressed with it. I liked it a lot. I think they did a really good job, especially in the department where they delivered that real tactical shooting on scenarios that they promised. And I thought the damage in the environments was dope. I thought the chess, you know, you guys ever play chess? It's a thinking man's game. I thought the chess-like classes where this class counteracted that class, but depending on what scenario and how your team is stacked up, I really dig how all of that worked. And then I played Battlefront. Now, I was not expecting to really fall in love with Battlefront the way I did, but you know, Battlefront is just pure and utter fun. There's no other way to put it. It's not the super technical Battlefield 4 where, you know, they give you 16 million guns and they all have a different recoil pattern. You got to relearn them, and attachments do this and they do that. And that's not Battlefront. Battlefront is a few different choices in the weapons and very little recoil. Aiming down the sights will help you no more than hip firing. And those choices just make the game fun, on top of the fact that there's the general mayhem that goes on in large scale war. You know, there's planes flying around, there's vehicles running around, and there's just infantry pockets fighting it out, and it's a lot of dopeness. For me, this is a fucking struggle right now. I don't know which one I will ultimately fall in love with the most. But what I do know for sure is Rainbow's hip firing, I'm sorry, not Rainbow, Battlefront's hip firing dynamics, the lasers, I think it's gonna mesh a lot better with Halo for me. Meaning, bouncing back and forth between Halo and Battlefront is gonna be less jarring than bouncing back from Halo to Rainbow, where, you know, there's no holding down the trigger, there's no jumping, there's no, you know, in Rainbow I will need to feather the trigger and finesse the shots. That's not, it's none of that needs to happen in Halo. So right now it's looking like I'm gonna be choosing the Battlefront over Rainbow, and interestingly enough, I'm still gonna buy Rainbow, right? Because you gotta support, man. When you like something, you support these developers, especially when they've been gone for so long. You want them to know that their product has a place. I wish they'd have just launched the shit like next year, March, god damn it. I know they looked at the release schedule and they saw these games like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this, man? And I feel like Rainbow just won't sell because of Halo and Battlefront and whatever other games are out there, Metal Gear. You know, not everyone has the capital to just purchase these games on a whim, and I understand that. And people have to make these decisions every day. But from what I saw on the Battlefront, the madness, I'm into that. I'm definitely into that. But I feel like Rainbow also takes a good element from Battlefield 4 that I love, right? It's that really military tactical shooter. And Rainbow takes that and they execute on it. And personally, I think I'm burned out on the military shooters, man. I had enough. I feel like this was back in like 2004, 2005, where every other shooter was a World War II shooter. And we got burnt out. And I think we're about to that point. So, yeah. Let's get some spaceship going on, god damn it. Get me some Halo, get me some Battlefront, and I'm all about it. But hit the comments below, because I want to know if you guys have the same internal battle. I want to know if, you know, you're going to be picking up 2 out of the 3 of these big name shooters. If you're on the PlayStation, I know you can at least pick up Knack and see what you can do there. But what would you do? Would you do the Rainbow or would you do the Battlefront? Holla at me. I'm out of here. Peace.